I remember it was snowing out, you know, and I had on a big bubble goose type parka, and there's no heat up there. So I was up there and just, you know, all bundled up, digging through all these bins, and you know, you get lost, you get in the zone, and I kind of lost track of time. You know, I could tell through the window, you know, it was night, you know, the sun had gone down and it was dark out. So I was like, you know, I should probably wrap this up and go down and pay for my stuff and get out of there. So I go back downstairs into the main store. And when I go down the stairwell and open the door to go into the store, the alarm goes off and it's pitch black. So like the store had closed at 7 and they forgot I was upstairs digging. And, everyone had gone home and the alarm was going off. So I'm stuck upstairs, like kind of in that moment of panic, like, fuck, are the police gonna come? Like, how am I gonna get out of this store? Like, went to the front door, I'm locked in. What's up, y'all? DJ Wicked here in Portland, Oregon, and welcome to my wax museum. Anything my mom was listening to, you know, when I was a kid, anything in the house, you know, she had a record collection too, small one, a few crates. Yeah, and there was everything in there, you know, she listened to everything from the Jackson 5, James Taylor, Peter, Paul and Mary records in there I can remember, you know, like just all over the board. But yeah, that was, my first influence for sure for music is just digging through her old, you know, records as a kid. Other fun records, this Rozelle one is kind of fun. The single For All I Know. Right, with the mic plug in his hand. I just always thought this was a cool cover. And then when you open it up, well, it's not working, but when you open it up, it's supposed to kind of like a musical greeting card. Let's see if I get this thing to work.
This is a lesson in turntable accuracy. Place the phonograph needle on the record and begin.
This record right here, We're In This Together by Low Profile. It's Dub C and DJ Aladdin. And it's, to me, this is like just the essence of hip hop. 2 turntables and a microphone, right? Like the cliche saying. But they kind of encompass that in this album. You know, this album came out in what, late 80s, 89. And DJ Aladdin was, you know, way advanced and way ahead of his time, and as far as his technical, you know, skills and creativity on the turntables. And WC as an MC was an animal, you know.
Hard.
Yeah, I remember the first record I ever bought. I have it, you know, was actually at Fred Meyer. It would have been the early 80s, 83, 84. So I would have been, you know, 10 years old. And, you know, they had a bins with like the new releases. You know, at that age, I was super into breakdancing. I took breakdancing lessons in Southeast Portland. And there was a breakdance record it was on K-Tel Records, I believe. You know, it had graffiti art on the cover. It said, you know, I think it was called, maybe it was like electric breakdance or something, and had someone popping and locking on the cover. But the inside, when you open it, it had a poster that unfolded, you know, a poster about this big, and it had all the like step-by-step how to do, you know, breakdance moves. It broke it down, you know, in all these different, there's windmills and popping and locking and tutting and all this stuff. So it was cool. Yeah, you know, could go home, undo the poster, put it on the wall, and throw the record on, and, you know, practice your moves. you get to a certain amount of records, and it's just kind of, it's hard to even like guesstimate after, you know. These are kind of the ones that I, you know, use frequently. I have as many as will fit in here, and then the rest of the records that I don't use as much, I have stored in plastic totes, sealed. Probably another 50 of those totes stashed in Mom's basement. So I have enough to fill about 3 of these walls. So I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say maybe like 10,000. But I'm kind of pulling that number out of my ass. I have no idea. It's a lot. This is another fun one too. Fat Boys. Comes in a pizza box. Right? And then you open it up and it's got picture disc, pepperoni pizza. You know? The B side has the order receipt. Jailhouse wrap, stick 'em. Can you feel it? So yeah, this is a fun one. They reminisce over you. TROY, autograph. Pete Rocket Seal, smooth. Pretty beat up copy. Lots of dog ears and lots of years and years of use, but kind of cool. See, I'm stupid. I take these like rare autographed records and I stuff them in the crate as hard as I can with another 100 records, and then they end up looking like this. Right? And they should be in a frame on the wall. See, here's this little thing. It has like a little. It's him talking, beatboxing. Let's see if I can get it to play. It's gotta play. No, maybe not. Yeah, they're kind of I don't know. They're in need of a little TLC in the organizational department. As you can see, I don't even have tabs or dividers or really any kind of organization. And there's a reason for that. You know, I play 3 gigs a week or so. So if I was to have them in alphabetical order, pull a bunch to go do a gig, come back, refile them, then the next night I have to pull more. So it becomes, you know, it's more trouble than it's worth. So right now I kind of have sections by genre. Up here in this section, I have scratch records and sound effects records. You know, all the Qbert type records, rope jumping for boys and men. And then there's a lot of b-boy type, you know, funk, up-tempo funk stuff for like b-boy battles and stuff like that. A lot of kind of 90s golden era hip-hop stuff here in the middle. Some 90s R&B with some funk and soul in the bottom. Top 40 kind of commercial stuff right in through here. I just do it by genre, and it seems to work okay. Even got a section up here in the corner for my girl. Her section has the Muppets, Charlie Brown Christmas, Strawberry Shortcake, Pets on Parade, and Bert and Ernie Sing Along, and Rodney and Joe Cooley, Humps for the Boulevard. Yeah, I always dig for records, but and the type of records that I'm looking for kind of varies depending on what I'm into at the moment. One thing I always look for though is 90s hip hop, golden era, just classic boom bap hip hop. That's always kind of on the back of my mind every time. That's the section I go to first when I go to any record store. I'm always like, where's the hip hop first before anything else. Usually it's like maybe on a tour, if I'm going DJing for, you know, some whatever rap group and they're on the road, you know, you stop in each city and you only have a few hours. And I'll always try to, you know, beeline right to the record store. Yeah, anytime I go on vacation or go out of anywhere, you know, any different city, always the record store is always on the agenda. You know, whatever, if we go out of town to go to a wedding or go visit family or whatever the case, it's always there's a trip to the record store, you know, pencil into the schedule somewhere. I've been to some good record stores, man, and you know, ruined some good vacations. You know, nothing like going to you know, going on vacation somewhere with your lady and spending half of the vacation in the record store. You know, I recommend it. Next time you take your girl on vacation, make sure you spend half of the vacation in a record store. She loves you for it. The most I've spent on a record, I haven't spent a lot, man. I don't know. I kind of almost like refuse to spend some astronomical amount on a record. I mean, maybe $100 is like maybe the most I've spent, but there's no record I have that even the $100 record I have I would play. You know, they're tools to me. You know, there's not one I would buy and just delicately frame it on the wall. I mean, I put them all to work for me, you know, kind of no matter the cost. I'm a hands-on DJ too. I'm a collector, but hands-on DJ. I mean, it's cool to have, you know, huge record collections and whatnot, but you got to know how to play them, right? Yo, that was crazy. Got a mind of his own.